So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tries to play it through, spread neatly. He's gone for goal. That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Yokohama F. Marinos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's having a go! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Alexander-Arnold clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Mbappe! Good read, needed to be.
Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best of his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
That's a sharp pass. Yokohama F. Marinos are looking to go forward now. And he's managed to... Messi! That was mighty close. Kirkes.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Valverde, that's an imaginative pass. That has... Oh, he's been caught napping! And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Memphis Depay. Can he get on the end of this? Van Dijk.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Oh, and the shot! There it is! And Yokohama F. Marinos are in front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Ferran Torres could try cutting inside here. Played into the middle.
No way through. Messi.
Chance!
It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Big chance!
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. one back. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
But we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, well played. Alexander-Arnold. He is starved of space and time. Knocks it into space. In with the challenge. Diogo Dalot. He rises! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Great vision. Valverde played out towards the right wing. Ferran Torres providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, good-looking ball. That's been cut out, well played. Look at the space, shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Played out to the left flank. And here's Ferran Torres. Plays it up. There's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Yokohama F. Marinos certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Ferran Torres. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Zaire Emery has given away a free kick. Ugarte. Camavinga. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ferran Torres. Akanji cuts it out. Threads one in. Great ball, and he's in here. And a chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Mbappe clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
This possibly the last play of the half. And the half-time whistle goes. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And the second half gets underway.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Shoots! They've been looking for. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Yokohama F. Marinos take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be...
Takes a shot! He has done it! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion!
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Searching pass he's played there. Cleared away. Barcelona have reclaimed it. And it's Kirkes. Son Heung-min. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Zaire Emery, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
This match was 28,599.
Now it's Mbappe. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
No, that's been intercepted. Tries to pass it through, just eases him off the ball. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's whipped it across. Van Dijk. And it's Memphis Depay. Now Kirkes. Van Dijk. And Akanji. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Taken back almost at once. Ugarte. Van Dijk. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, that's well spotted. Valverde. Messi. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Son Heung-min. Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. Camavinga, and it's Valverde. And here's Depay.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Kirkes. Camavinga. Son Heung-min. Flashes it across. And Dijk can get it clear.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Played it early. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ribéry gets it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
For Valverde. Some really good ball movement. Out to the right.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Ferran Torres is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Kirkes. Added time is up, And there goes the whistle. Barcelona can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. He's got away. Looking for the run. Camavinga. Oh, well played. Can he finish? Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. That pass has been well intercepted. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, that looked very much like a case of stage fright. His job is to steer clear of the keeper.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Paz. Out towards the flank. It's a good foot in there. James just loves to go forward whenever he can.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
That is ended up in no man's land. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is a brilliant interception. Azar. Still goalless at the moment. Azar. Now Subimendi. That's a good ball out wide. Mbappe. Kane. Camavinga. That has been slung wide. Memphis Depay. Played out to the left flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's Camavinga. Valverde. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now it's Valverde. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He is through here. And the shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And the ball is out of play. Tomori is there, and he can pick it up. Now it's Kane. And this is Hazard. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm.
And the finish! A real chance and a real let-off. He's picked his way through. Hazard knocks it out wide. Valverde. Camavinga.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Tomori. Neymar. And reclaimed it in a trice. Can he get it through? Neymar. Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And there's the end of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo caldamente a contribuire all'iniziativa Un Gol per la Vita, presentandovi agli
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Memphis Depay. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Mbappe receives it, and he shoots! James with the short one.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
And it's James. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Camavinga. Barcelona have a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Neymar. Great vision.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Zubimendi. He's having a go! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Zubimendi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Chance! And he's following up! No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring! Absolutely purring! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Played out wide. No, he's seen through all of that. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Can he get on the end of this? Zubimendi. Nicely weighted ball. Van Dijk makes the interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
James. And it's Son Heung-min. Now, can they get him away? Son Heung-min, and he's managed to get free. It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 7. Numero 28. Lasciano il campo per
Hazard.
il numero 19.
Looking to play him in. Looking for options, for movement. He's onside. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Alexander-Arnold. And here's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Into the last quarter of an hour. Bastoni. Akanji. And here's Son Heung-min. Camavinga. And that's been won straight back. Played in by Son Heung-min. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. James. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's certainly onside here. Oh, that's fabulous. Back when it goes. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. That is good alertness. And it's James. Tries to play it through. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Five minutes left on the clock. Son Heung-min is in a really good position out wide. Yildiz. Now it's Kukçu. He has found the way through. Good read, needed to be. Kukçu. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Reinders. Son Heung-min. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. He's found the way through. Oh, important interception. Messi. Kukçu. And that's it. Barcelona did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all. The way it came to pass. Your final thoughts, Jim? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now. Martinelli! Now, who's going to be first to this? Salmakas crosses it in. Over to the left.
whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Chance here to counter. Van Dijk makes the interception. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I just get the feeling that this could all rest on how much the team can get out of.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
This to make it 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Japan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. No way through. Tries a shot! He's been caught napping.
Japan definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Has a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Played into space. Oh, nicely intercepted. Great vision. Oh, good ball. Valverde. And he's had it nicked away. Japan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Substitution.
He's having a good look here. And this an opportunity to pull level. Kamavinga! It's hit the crossbar. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Mbappe. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Salamanca's. He's tried one! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Can he get it through? Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Ugarte. Son Heung-min. Now it's Kamavinga. Great ball, and he's having a shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. To increase the lead. Oh, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into real chance! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Barcelona are sitting pretty. 2-0. And the finish! Valverde. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Camavinga. Barcelona have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. And he's quick to snatch it back. It's a really well-measured ball. Martinelli. Now, can they get him away? Great ball if he can get there. Valverde. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, well measured. Son Heung-min is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Camavinga. And that has left him in a heap. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Well, that pass isn't the best. That looks a good ball through. And that is expertly dealt with. Martinelli. So, what can they make of this? Martinelli. Well, that is one way to stop him. Camavinga. Spread it left.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Selmakers. Camavinga. Valverde. And Alexander-Arnold. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the action is back on the way. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Kane. Can he get on the end of this? He's got away. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Valverde. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Valverde. Valverde was steaming forward. That's been cut out, well played. Kerkez. And it's Camavinga. Son Heung-min. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the right. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, no joy this time. Camavinga. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Selmakers.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Kane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Mbappe. He's decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. Now it's Messi. Produces a cross. Japan are looking to go forward now. Aimed beyond the defence. That has ended up in no man's land. Probing pass. Good ball over the top.
Chance for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Number 56.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Kane. Now it's Reinders. Alexander-Arnold.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Looking to play him in. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Good running, strong and purposeful. Knocks it into space. Neymar! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Neymar has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Mbappe. Camavinga. Just about up to 75 minutes. Looking for options for movement. Alexander-Arnold with the slide tackle there. Valverde cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. He's a sharp little ball here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Kerkez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cross in, looks like a good one. Tries to play it through, and he's managed to get free. Barcelona have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Son Heung-min has been caught there, it's a foul. And it's Neymar. And he's only too happy to take that back. It's a pretty loose pass. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And there's the shot!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Robertson calmly anticipates. Threads one in. Mbappe here. And the shot! Off the post! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration.
Please
a really satisfying day's work.
Visit to our official store where
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.